Hey everybody, thought we'd do something different today and try to walk and talk at the same time. We've been out, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half or something this morning. It is Sunday, it's day 9, day 8 of walking. We had a great rest day yesterday, rest, recovery, and tourism. So tell them about it.
Okay, so when we arrived there, we found our place. It was a lovely little apartment there was 3 rooms that shared a kitchen, and only 2 rooms shared the same bath. When a few minutes after we arrived, our friends arrived.
The same place.
They were in room 1 and we were in room 3 or 2. So anyway, so we had a really nice catch up with them. We went out to supper together, and then they left the next morning, and we had a day off. So on our day off, we picked a few sites in the suggested list, from the suggested list. We went to a couple iglesias. Iglesia of San Pedro and the Basilica del Puy.
The San Pedro had the very cool cloister.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, these things are like, hundreds and hundreds of years old. From like the 1200s or something they were built. So cool.
Of course, it's very peaceful and quiet inside the churches. Just really beautiful, symbolic, lots of beautiful paintings and statues, and very kind people to show you around if you need that.
Very ornate and very,
Yeah.
it's everywhere you
beautiful.
look, there's something. It's really cool. And then we went to the museum,
Yeah, the museum was marvelous.
an art museum.
Yeah, it was really, it was free and laid out just beautifully, very quiet.
It was a local artist, Gustavo de
Matsu.
Yeah, anyway. A local guy from the early 1900s he painted. And a lot of use of vibrant colors, and they had little QR codes at every painting, and then you could listen to an audio while they explained the painting, which is really good for somebody like me who knows nothing about art. But it made it so interesting. We really enjoyed it. We were in there for maybe a couple hours,
Yeah,
eh?
we really meandered quietly, slowly. It was just a real restful, inspiring time.
And then in the evening, we went out for dinner, and we got caught in a rainstorm. I don't know if you can see it, but we're getting hail now. And here's where we are. That's our shelter.
We saw it coming.
We were trying to outrun it.
We can find a restaurant before it starts
We
raining.
thought we could outrun it.
So we
but
actually found the restaurant, but they weren't serving dinner for another hour and a half. So we thought, well, we can't eat here, let's go find a different place. And then it started to rain, and then it hailed, and the wind blew, and we were in the street. It was fun.
So Jordan's asked us a couple of questions. Before I get to those, though, we'll answer those. But let me just show you some sights and sounds of this day, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about Jordan's questions. It is 7:10 on August the 9th, Sunday. It's time to go. It's going to be a hot one. Here we go. Well, there's the famous wine fountain, the Fuente del Vino, and there's no wine. It's supposed to be wine at 8 o'clock. It's 8:20, but no wine, no water. So everybody's kind of hanging out, looking to see if it's going to get, they're going to get wine, but there's no wine. Okay, so into the woods we go. That's nice to see. Los Arcos and Lone Queen. Okay, so here's the answer to Jordan's questions. So go for it. What are the
Okay,
first
so
one?
his first question is, while walking, what are you listening to? Audiobooks, music, or nothing?
Mostly nothing, hey?
Yeah, I didn't put my headphones on probably until maybe the end of day 6. I started listening to some quiet music, but before that, it just being in the quiet was really amazing. You don't hear traffic noise, there's no sirens. What we heard was cowbells and sheep bleating and roosters, and so you were listening for those sounds, and kind of just the sounds of our footsteps on the ground. I don't know. There's a really nice solitude about
When we
that.
walked and we were training, we always listened to podcasts or books or music. Like if we forgot our headphones, we go home and get
We'd
them.
have to go have them, yeah.
Because we needed the distraction. But here we just haven't needed the distraction. So it's been great. I do listen. I do a little
Yeah.
4-song playlist
It's been really fun.
every day. And I set this up ahead of time, at least the idea of it. And I have this folder of just inspirational songs. And so I pick 4 of them the night before, and then I listen to those 4 songs. But that's just about all. I've not listened to any podcast or any
No.
books or anything like that. Maybe a little quiet music sometimes. But now there could be times where this starts to get boring and we need to do that.
Yeah.
But right now we haven't, and it's been so peaceful and quiet and just alone in the world.
Look at the background.
So I'm going to show you where we're going to go right now. Up that hill. Can you see it? Yeah, we're going up there. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely stunning. Anyway, so that's that. What was the next question?
Has it been hard?
Oh yeah.
He says he can't imagine 22 kilometers being a walk in the park. Why haven't we talked about how hard it is?
Because so far
it hasn't been hard. Sorry, Jordan.
the hardest part was looking for coffee.
Yeah. I thought that the training was hard. I didn't enjoy the training. To me, it was really monotonous. And the paths were busy, and there was street noise and cars and sirens, and you were just trying to put in the miles so that you could go home and do whatever you needed to do. So, but this is just like, I know that we've got nothing else to do. So you just take your time, your body's relaxed, you're just absorbing what's around you, you're enjoying the silence. It's not hard now. I think it will be hard.
Yeah, so
I'll let you know. I will let you know when it gets hard.
They talk about 3 stages. And this first stage, which is a big hunk of it, is the physical stage. And so it's hard physically. There's a lot of uphill and downhill. We feel like we prepared pretty well for that, And so we've handled that okay. And our legs have been a little sore, but nothing, we haven't got any blisters, anything like that. So that's been great. But then the middle section is the mental section
Yeah.
because it's flat and it's wide open and it's the same thing all the time for a week, 10 days probably. And so they say that's where your mind starts to play games, and that's where you've got to, really put one foot in front of the other. And then the third section is when you're, somebody's coming, bike. The third section is when your soul catches up to you finally after all that. So we'll see if all that's true and we'll let you know. But that's where we're at right now.
There's more questions we can answer next time.
Yeah, next time. So please send your questions. Gives us something to talk about. And is there anything else we need to say? I don't think so. I think we got it. We're heading to Los Arcos. We've got 9 days now before the next break, 9 straight days of walking. So, Wednesday's the eclipse.
Yeah.
Full eclipse. We have a minute and a half of total blackout of eclipse on Wednesday. We are really looking forward to that. Okay, now we're going up the hill. So now it's time to stop talking.
Adios.
Peace out. Love you. Bye.